Hey guys, Coyote here. Welcome back to my channel, and welcome to a little Masterwork Dwarf Fortress. I just downloaded Masterwork version 2G the other day and played around with it a little bit last night. I feel fairly comfortable with it, so I'm going to jump in and start a game that I'd like to share on YouTube, of course. That's why we're here. I went ahead and I generated a world. It is a small world. Don't remember most of the details about it. But I did design it so that the elevation would be a little higher and there would be less like swamps and such, and a little bit more savagery in the world and a little bit more in the way of ores. So hopefully this game will be fun. I already located a place where I want to start. It is here in the fresh dune, a rocky wasteland with scarce trees and vegetation, untamed wilds, temperate temperature with little soil, shallow and deep metals, and some flux-stone. I'm not by the river, unfortunately, so I'm not sure how I'm going to do for water, but hopefully I won't have to worry about that at all anyways. Our neighbors, we've got dwarves, humans, frost giants, goblins, chaos dwarves, which are the evil dwarves, deep drow, which are the evil drow, bandits, drow, elves, orcs, and elf fanatics, which I'm guessing are the evil elves. There's only one civilization, which I guess makes sense for it being a small world, the Lush Citadel. I don't know where they're located on the main map, so I don't see them anywhere here unless they're amongst this blue area here. So, yeah, maybe they are the blue area. It's a possibility as well. I don't really know. It's not very hilly, but I am building right in the middle of a section of hills, so I'm hoping I can use that as my base of operations. So we'll have to see. I'm going to jump into the embark here now, and once I've got everything set up, I'm going to go ahead and come back. So see you in a bit. Alright, I am back, and I'm done with the setting up the embark. Let's take a quick look at who I've got here. Now, I went through, as always, beforehand, looking at all the people before I started assigning skills. And it turns out I had four dwarves with castes of some sort. This guy here, who I made a farmer, is a farmer savant. This guy here, I don't believe had any case. Oh, no, I'm wrong. So I had 5 cased people. He's of the Crafters Guild. We've got this guy here, who has got no particular case. I made him a miner. This guy here I made a stoneworker. Is masoning, building designer, stonecrafter, and mechanic. This guy here had no special case. I made him a miner. The overseer is a highborn with some pretty good social or mental skills, rather. Our sergeant is a dwarf of the Legion, who are superior fighters. It says that she's very weak, but from what I'm gathering, Legion dwarves are stronger than normal dwarves, so very weak for a Legion dwarf might be, I don't know, maybe just below average for a normal dwarf. I don't honestly know how the mechanics of that work. Hopefully I can fix that with a screw pump, though. And then this person here, I made a miner, but she is a fish savant. Now I'm embarking without a river, so I don't know how quickly I'm going to actually get to do fishing, and that's why I went ahead and made her a miner as well, so that she's doing something while there's no fishing to be done. Let's flip back over here to the stuff that I bought. I think I had this set to 1600 or 1800 embark points. So I went with 3 copper battle picks. I'm presuming that they're slightly better in combat than regular picks. An iron warhammer and some armor for my sergeant. I'm debating dropping the buckler and giving her a wooden shield, which I may do, but I'm embarking on an area with scarce wood, and there might be better things to do with my wood. So I don't know if I want to go with the copper buckler or not. Picked up some wooden logs and some meat and some drink. The drink should hopefully last me a while. That is a total of 220, I think, drinks, thereabouts. And then I've picked up some seeds for my farmer to work with. They're all underground seeds. Again, because I don't know how much water I'm going to run into in this desert area, I'm presuming not much. Growing outdoor plants might not be that easy. I did spend a lot of money on some soap, just so I don't have to make it to start off with. I can wait a while before I need to make any. And then I had a few points left over at the ends for some fisherberry seeds to go along with the underground seeds. This is just in case there is some outdoor areas, and I wasn't really sure what to spend 7 points on. Now over here, I bought 5 turkeys, pretty standard for me. And I went with 2 frill lizards instead of cats. Frill lizards will hunt vermin like cats do, but they don't cat explosion like cats do. They need a nest box to hatch eggs in. And I believe they don't grow as fast, so that'll help as well. And then go up a page, I went with 2 shaggy badger dogs. I have no idea what shaggy badger dogs are. I ran into them in my off-camera game, and they seem pretty tough, but they're fairly cheap. So I don't know if it was just them beating on a weak dwarf, or if they're underpriced for their ability or whatnot. But I figured I'd go with that as just something new instead of going with, the regular dogs. Something a little different, I guess. And then my sergeant is going to have a war cragtooth boar as a companion. Looking forward to that because I do like those. Let's just see if there's anything else I need to do. Yes, I do need to name the fortress, so I'm going to jump out and pick out a name and jump back in. Alright, here we go. Strike the Earth. We have named the site StreamAxe's Meban Lebash in the Dwarven tongue. Let us go. Alright, so let's take a quick look around the site. It's not quite what I was expecting, to be honest. I was expecting like an open area with a hill, some hills in the middle. This is definitely not what I was anticipating. Let's see here. So we got sand, and I think this is granite? No, shale. Alright, let's go up a level. And we've got a few little ponds. I've seen 2 so far. There's the other one. There's 3. Go up another level. Kind of like the idea of maybe fortifying this island here, this island of dirt here. I can channel out this area here, have some bridges over it, and get rid of all of the ramps, and that would make me relatively safe. I like that idea. Yeah, let's go with that. I think that's going to be the plan here. Plus, it's fairly close because we're parked right over here. Nice. Okay, let's get started. Stockpiles first. Get everything moved up here. Oh, before I do that, monsters. There are no other creatures nearby. That can change rather quickly, but for now, like I said, let's get some stockpiles going. Remove seeds from this. Do a second food stockpile right here, which will have the seeds in them. I like to keep the seeds separate so they don't get put into barrels, because that's just annoying. Remove the barrels from that as well. We'll do, let's see, we have got wood and food, soap. So we'll do a bars stockpile here. Just all bars is fine, I guess. And wood. Wood stockpile, we'll put that one right down here. I think that is it for now. That should be good. Oh, and place for the animals. Let's put that right down at the south end for now. I kind of want to start building in this area here, like the entrance downwards into the hole and stuff. Hopefully my animals that need to eat will get enough to eat. If not, I can just slaughter them sooner rather than later. Okay, now just set up my nobles. Let's see, militia commander is going to be sergeant. Manager is going to be overseer. Psychiatrist is going to be overseer. Chief medical doctor. The overseer also has doctor skills. Broker, overseer, bookkeeper, everything pretty much, except hammerer and sheriff. Can I be preacher? Oh yeah, we'll go be preacher as well. So the only thing we don't have is a sheriff and a hammerer, but that is fine. And then go ahead and set up a military squad. The Cursed Urns, that's fine with me. I like that name. And then I will start moving all of the ramps. Like that. I'm going to need to remove these ones here as well. Like that. And once that's done, I will go ahead and channel out like that. We'll do this here as well, I guess. And then over here we'll channel out, say, here. And that should get me protected pretty quickly. Once I've got everything moved up here, I'll probably just get rid of all but 3 of the ramps here. I might even get rid of all of them and have the entrance to the depot through here and have the depot under in here or something. I don't know, something to think about for later. I think that's all I need to do, so let's get at her. Unpause and watch and see what happens. I'm going to just quickly take a look and see. There we go. Bladefoot Rancors. I don't like the sounds of that. Let's take a look at them. View, no, Z, here we go. They're pretty big. Size 450. Mule-sized four-legged evil monster with sharp teeth growing out of its belly. Its legs end with sharp bone blades, which it uses to shred its victims. Okay, yeah, I don't like those, but it doesn't look like they're near me. No, they're... I wouldn't say they're far away, but... not much I can do about that right now. One thing I do want to do, though, before I forget, is... let's see, it's under Preferences, Work Animals. I wanted to give the war boar to the sergeant. Alright, have at her. Oh, I guess I should open Dwarf Therapist and take my miners off of hauling. There we go. Whoops. Okay, miners, you're no longer hauling. I want you guys doing that stuff right away. Okay, here we go. Keep an eye out for combat reports. I don't know where those Rancors are going. Just come over here and see. Did they wander off the screen? No, they're still around. Oh, they went up the hill. Okay, well, I'm fine with that then. Oh, good, we got rid of the, did the channeling here already. That's good. Good, good. Oops, that was paused. What I'll probably end up doing is building like floor here and floor here and probably floor here and here. Just kind of expand the size of the island a little bit. how's this coming along? Webbed. That's kind of... Must have stumbled into the webs that were there, right? Yeah, like right here or something. Unless there's some down here. No. Oh, whoops. I guess I should turn my fisher off of fishing. Whoops. I wonder, what is my sergeant's combat weapon skill at? Adept. Nice. So we got +5 on top of the 2 that I added in. Excellent. Looks like it's raining, which is surprising. Oh, there's a rancor. Did they wander over here already? Wow. Still no combat reports, though. Alright, so now that we've got most of that taken care of, let's get rid of that, these ones, so there's no way up, and over here this one. We'll also get rid of, actually what we're going to do first is channel this so it's a little bit more flat, like that. Okay, and whoops. One, two, three, just big enough for a cart to come up if need be. And we're going to position Sergeant right here just in case. Still no combat reports, so that's good, and no cancellations that I can see due to being frightened of animals. And I'm going to put the miners back on hauling to get that finished. How's this coming along? What's left? Lots of drinks and food. Alright. Oh, combat report. Uh-oh. Lead Corps Rancor has become enraged. Where was that? Right down here. And maybe he's enraged that he can see my turkeys but can't get at them. Alright. So I'm just going to keep an eye on this guy while things go on. Okay, they can't come up, which is good. Looks like he's... Did he go back up, or is he going around? I lost track of him. So there they are, okay. Wait. Yeah, see the blade car ranker got enraged at the turkey. But it looks like they're possibly wandering off the screen, or just to the edge. Oh, they might be coming back. Let's take a look. Oh, I lost sight of them again. Oh, they're gone completely. They must have despawned. That's weird. And this fade dog is over here. Not a problem. Okay. So, yeah. How's this coming along? Almost done. You might as well get rid of it. I don't know if I made a carpenter. I didn't. So, I guess you will do carpentry as well, at least temporarily. Are there any trees at all around here that I could cut down incidentally? Ah, there are. Okay. Well, I'll leave that like that, and what I'll do is I'll go ahead and build a carpenter's workshop right here out of wooden logs, not out of soap. I might as well cut those trees down. Actually, what I'll do is I'll make sure that the right people get wood cutting first. So him and him and him. Doesn't matter to me who does them as long as someone does it. I'm only going to have one person do wood chopping just because there's so little wood on the map, I think. Looks like that's done. Add StreamAxe. And actually I'm going to highlight a bigger area. Chop down trees. We'll go from like here all the way over to here, I guess. I just added like 2 more trees maybe. Oh, and I should make this my meeting hall for now. Meeting hall, there we go. I need just a goblin man. Where's that? Right there, okay. I don't know anything about goblin man. They're not, they're I believe different from goblins, but I don't know how. I think they're added by the mod. Magical humanoid driven to cruelty by its ambitious nature. It is a freakish cross between a goblin and a human. It's like a hot half goblin, okay? Huh. Okay. I'm going to take him off of station. And did this get made? Yes, it did. So that means somebody must be wood cutting. Who is doing the wood cutting? Our stoneworker. Alright. Okay, so now that we've got that done, I'm going to go ahead and take the miners off of hauling again. And I'm going to start digging out an entrance hole into our little, I don't want to say hobbit hole, but our new home. Now, where do I want that to be? You know what, I'm going to repasture the animals over here and make the hole down right here. The furthest from the entrance, basically. So, let's go make a large... Oops, I made that a hospital. I meant to make that a meeting hall. Oops, not the boar. Take off hospital, make it meeting place. And go down here, get rid of that one. Okay, so I think I'm only going to go 2 by 2. Dig downstairs. Actually, I should outline it first. So it'd be like that. Yeah, okay. And we are at sea level is 145, so let's go down to 130. 130. Yeah. Make these upstairs. And up downstairs. And downstairs. And I did forget to make a refuse stockpile, which I'll go ahead and do right now, right here. Yeah, there you go. Alright, have at you, miners. I'm actually surprised there's as much apparent vegetation on this map as there is. This is what, shale? Yeah. Now, I almost think that the first 3 or 4 game years are my favorite years in this game. After that, once you've got like 100 or more dwarves in your fort, and things just start to get a little on the overwhelming side sometimes. Not always a bad thing, especially if you have a decent military and interesting events going on. Oh, I discovered the caverns. Okay, so where exactly are my stairs in relation to the caverns? Right there. Wow, okay. So we'll go dx. Oh, right below water. That's going to make making a well nice and easy. And we're going to go du, turn these into upstairs. But otherwise, everything should be fine. In fact, it's right over the water. Nice. Okay. Sweet. Very nice place to land. Well, kind of a nice place to land. I mean, like I said, it makes it easier to get a well going. But, no, you're going to have to build a side passage, I guess. Ooh, what's this? Well, I guess I need to be in look mode, don't I? Rough-hewn old chest cluster? Huh. There's another one right there. Wonder if I have to mine... Oh, and another one right there. Wonder if I have to mine those. What's this? A wretch fiend. Let's look at him. An abomination to the gods, a hideous humanoid with noxious black slime that oozes from beneath its decayed flesh. A mass of maggots, worms, and various other insects squirm within the slime and the beast's throat, writhing about either to slide beneath its rotten skin with audible slurp or burrow into the fiend's shriveled frame. So kind of like a really, really nasty zombie. It is thin and weak, has no ridges, concave. The rest of it doesn't really matter that much. What else is down here? Right on the edge of the world. What's this? Oh, it's just a shrub. Okay. Oh, there's a bunch of wretch men. 4 of them. And over here, nothing I can see. But these treasure chest things are intriguing, for sure. I'm going to definitely have to dig those. I wonder if that's something that has to do with the archaeologist's lab. We'll have to check that out. For now, oh, there's like one right there. Cool. For now, we're just going to leave it like this. And I think I'm going to dig the microcline out and use the microcline as my outer walls, just because they're a pretty blue. Okay, so what I'm going to have to do also is change that up-down stair to an upstairs so that monsters can't come up. Yeah, perfect. Okay, let's keep digging out. This is what, schist? Yeah, okay. Let's see. Move up stairways and ramps. Same one. So that'll turn that into a straight down stair, and then I'll build an upstair over top of it. And that should, because upstairs, an upward stair has, I believe, a floor that should cover the downward stair. Build upstair right here out of schist. There you go. That should take care of that. Done. I think I had a person with plant gathering, right? Oh yeah, big time, 11. Okay, so I'm going to get a plant gatherer to do some plant gathering as well. Gather plants. I don't know how much is going to be out in a desert, but we might as well do it. Come back up here. And I'm going to put my mason on no hauling. And build a workshop, mason's workshop right there out of shale. Get that going. Wait for that to be dug out and my miners to be done. And build a mechanics workshop right here out of shale. Now I need 2 mechanisms and I need a bunch of blocks. So I'll get him to do that. Meanwhile, I think these guys are done. They are. Alright, so let's start digging out this microcline. I'm uncertain if I want to dig vein it. Yeah, let's dig vein it and see how big the vein is, like what its shape is. Interesting. Yeah, let's do that. And we'll dig vein this as well. And I guess this, since apparently was unattached. Interesting. Okay. So, basically my plan is to have temporary quarters at this level, and then further down, probably below the second cavern or the third cavern, is where I'd like to build out my main, eventual my permanent home. Kind of like what I was doing in the other Let's Play, but on a more limited scale. So just hollowing out an area and just throwing up beds is pretty much what I'm going to do for now. It's going to be a little bit it's going to be a lot disorganized to start with. That's for darn sure. Now what are my idlers doing? Oh, I think somebody's unhappy. View and status. Unhappy, slept on rocks, had a pretty decent drink, upset about being relieved from duty, been complaining about thirst, upset to be forced to talk to a pillar of society recently. That's a new one. Annoyed by flies, caught in the rain. Yeah, I'm going to get that fixed here very shortly. The first thing I want to get done is make a, what is it called? Stonecutters workshop, and that's why I need the blocks and the mechanisms. Oh, I've struck wolframine. Nice. Once I have that stonecutters workshop, I can make stone beds, and that'll help with the whole sleeping thing. And he fell asleep making a mechanism. How awesome is that? Okay, jump down here and see how this is coming out. People are sleeping. I should actually make this my zoom to 1. F1 rather. Okay, so blocks are coming along. Build. Actually, I don't know if that's going to be enough. Nope. I need 4 blocks. Here we go. Build, workshop. Let's see. Stonecutters Workshop is a capital S. We'll build that. Yeah. 4 shield blocks, 2 shield mechanisms. Expensive to build, but worth it. Especially considering the limited amount of wood. I'd rather use those for like bins or crossbows. If I had a hunt, I was actually tempted to make a hunter. With this mod, I think hunter was changed so that if ambushing is your highest skill level, you don't get the automatic hunter gear. I tried that on my off-camera game and I didn't get the hunter gear. So I'm thinking that's a change with the mod. I don't know if it is or not, or maybe I did something wrong. But I was going to make a hunter and just build a crossbow and arrows, or bolts, but in the end I decided against it. Okay, so is this built? Yes, it is. Add. Okay, so 4 times 4, 16. Okay, so I got plenty of blocks. Add. Where is it? Bed from block. There we go. We'll go 6. Meanwhile, down here, this is coming out. What's this? Is this Galena? Huh. Nice. So basically, this is going to be one big hollow cavern once I get the wolframite and Galena taken care of. actually, that reminds me of something else I wanted to do. Stockpile of stone right here. And we're going to make that microcline. And then we'll do another stone stockpile right here. Again, I'm making specific stone stockpiles so that I can use specific stone with certain constructions. Specifically, in this case, blocks. So I want blocks of certain colors. Oops, not a metal ore. Shale. Or do I want to do the ground in the brown stuff? No, we'll do shale. Search for shale. Oh, is shale or no, it's another stone. There we go. That's why I was in the wrong area. Shale. Okay. Whoops. Shoot. Oh well, I'll find it. Ah, it's right there. Shale. Done. And that'll give my idler something to do as well. Now, what's going on down here? It's almost done. Come back up here. Those sauropods are way over there, but fortunately they can't get to me. Okay, it looks like they've wandered off. Who's my idlers? My stoneworker and my farmer. Well, the farmer should be hauling. The stoneworker built those beds, so I might as well just set those up over here. Build, bed. Let's do them right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then go up here. I'm going to put the stoneworker back onto hauling just so we can get that stone hauled a little bit more quickly. And there we go. We've got 6 stone beds set up so our people can sleep underground now. Microcline's coming along nicely. Huge veins of galena, which means I'll have access to lead and silver eventually, which is nice. Wolframite, I think I need the arc furnace to process it, so that's going to come quite a bit later on. What's going on up here? Okay, so we've got. Do we not have any shale left? No, we got shale left. Okay, this is shale, right? Yeah. Very surprised none has been brought up yet. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and set this to give to that mason's workshop, and he'll start churning out blocks. Okay, have at her. I'm not going to do a full wall all the way around it yet because I want to build the floors in to increase the overall size of the little island. But I'm going to build them right here and right here and put a drawbridge, which will give me some further protection. Struck more galena. Let's jump down here. I'm going to just temporarily set this to F2. Zoom. And the abandoned mining here for some reason. Oh, what's this? I'm going to guess this is cassiterite. No, sphalerite. Okay, sphalerite is zinc, if I remember correctly. Okay. Got the shale going. I'm going to use the shale for some more mundane purposes. Like I want to do these floor areas in shale eventually. What are those? These are giant sparrows. Go away, giant sparrows. I don't like you. Thank you. And there's a great horned owl as well. Now, how's this coming along? Almost done. Nice. Once he's done those, I'm going to have him start building the walls. And I think he's done. Yes, he is. Okay, so build wall. Let's go like that. Microclimb blocks. Wall. Nope. There you go. Right there. Microclimb blocks. Check on the miners. I guess I can just hotkey it. Looks good. Now hopefully he'll be able to build those end ones from the edge. Oh, it's now summer. We should have migrants soon. Which reminds me I should start setting up my farms. Because it takes a long time for the... Is he done? So he didn't build those ones. Damn it. How would be the best way to go about doing that? Let's try this. Let's remove this one. And seeing if doing that will allow him to build the other one. Yes, it does. Alright. So we'll just get rid of that one as well then. There with a microclimb block. Wait for that one to get done. Is he gonna build it? Where'd he go? Is he asleep? Yeah, he is. Okay, that's fine. My miners, are they done? On break, no job. For the fisher, for the farmer, and for the sergeant. Okay, so what will I get them to do next? So we have shale right here. That means I'm going to have to build my farm. I'm going to have to find some way to, well, not find some way. I'm going to actually have to build my farm underground, deep underground here. What I did in another map was I hollowed out a large area and then just had water pour in and blocked it off with floodgates. So I think that's what I'm going to do. And it means it'll probably not be done until next season, or not next season, next spring, which is fine. So until then, what else can I get them to do? Let's see. Farmer is just a farmer. Okay, that's okay. Let's see. He's got lots of stuff to do. You know what? I think maybe what I'll do is I'll give him masoning, and him masoning, and him masoning, and get them to build walls and floors as well. So let's go like this. Let's see, delete selected, and then give to here. And was that it for shale? Really? There isn't that much. Okay. So there's 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 shale, 44 blocks. repeat. And one of those other masons will start taking care of that. That's fine. I guess I could start moving stuff down. That's an idea. Whoops. Yeah. I think I'm going to leave the microcline and wolframite walls up until I have a place to put the ore from them. So with that in mind, I'm going to set up a garbage dump here. And I'm going to dump all this stuff into that garbage dump. I'll just do one side at a time though. There we go, and that'll get the other guys doing something. Build seawall. Now that that was done, I'll go ahead and build this one again. Now the drawbridge will have to wait until the mason is up because he's my only architect. So we're gonna go, where is it? Here we go, I was doing it wrong somehow. Okay, so I want it to retract that way, or raise that way rather. And we're going to make it out of... I think I can make it out of shell blocks. Yeah. So that it stands out a bit from the wall. Okay. Zip down here and see how this is coming along. Is that almost done? Almost done. Cool. Leaving these walls up can kind of allow me to separate it in distinct areas as well. Something else to keep in mind. I haven't had any migrants yet. I'm also not sure what I'm going to do for goods yet either. I suppose I could always just sell wolframite and galena chunks, but that's not very cost effective. Because unfortunately I don't have the giant flies. I don't have the right skills right now. Okay, that's almost done. That is done. Now if I had copper, well I don't have a smith so it doesn't matter. Never mind, I was going to say if I had copper I could turn this stuff into with copper into brass, but yeah. Alright, so while we're doing that, then my miners will hollow this one out maybe. If it's not too big. It's pretty substantial, but I guess we might as well. I don't think microcline has a higher than normal value, does it? No, just a basic 3. Okay, is my guy still asleep? No. Looks like the drawbridge is done. I'm going to go ahead and make 2 more rock mechanisms out of what I don't particularly care. Okay, we're out of rock blocks. That's fine too. Build floors. Where do I want to do this? Right here, I guess. Yeah, we'll do it right there with shale blocks. A floor right... No. Right there. Oops. Grr. There we go, that's what I wanted. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna leave them like that for now. Jump down here. Once this is cleared out, I'm going to start moving stuff down. And then I'll have to work out some way to get access to an area that I can do farming with. What? Well, I'm thinking about it. Delete. And then... what was that brown stuff again? Schist? I have 3 pieces of it. I guess it's better than nothing. Alright, so add and make a couple of floodgates. Because I'm going to need those. So I can make my farm. Which means I'm going to need 1, 2, 3, 6 more mechanisms as well. Any no, haven't missed the migrants. Weird. I wonder where they are. I'm hoping that my civilization's not so small that I only get the first 3 migrant waves and that's it. That would suck. Why do we have 2 idlers? Oh, the stoneworker's one of them. That would be why. He can go on hauling of refuse. And yeah. So who now isn't working? Lots of people. Okay, that's fine. 5 idlers all of a sudden? Oh, I must have gotten migrants. There you go. That's what I was waiting for. Alright, so I'm going to end the episode here. When I come back, I'll have dealt with the migrants, and we'll have things hopefully going a little bit more smoothly. So until then, thanks for watching. As always, I appreciate any viewership. I appreciate comments and input. And yeah, that's about it. If you enjoyed this episode, feel free to pass it on to... or rather, I encourage you to pass it on to somebody else who you think might like it. Until next time, be safe, take care.